all great movies start with an idea. And this one started out with an idea at like a comic convention. Now, Comic Cons weren't really, really big, but Emmerich and Devlin worked on Stargate. In fact, that was their baby.
That's a great one.
And they were at a Q&A, and someone asked Emmerich, why does he do so much with sci-fi when he doesn't believe in aliens?
Right.
And
that's weird.
He said he just has a fascination with sci-fi. I mean, I've got the idea of waking up to a 15-mile wide spaceship on Earth one day. And then they both looked at each other and then said, "Oh, we just got an idea for a brand new movie."
Yeah, that's a movie right there. Because that's a good jumping off point, because you have to develop like how it got there, and then they kept some stuff like up to speculation. There's a whole bunch like they never explain certain parts of it.
Yeah.
So that adds a little bit of mystique to it. Yeah, it was some of the best ideas come in the shower. It's called the shower principle. Like if you're trying to come up with something, just like you don't have to take a shower, but if you just walk away from it, or you'll be doing something else completely different, and just a moment of inspiration will hit you, and that's exactly what that is right there.
Yeah, and I mean, this pre-production was super fast. I mean, like, the script took 4 weeks to write, which is phenomenal for a movie of this scale.
Yeah, it's pretty script heavy too. So I mean, there's a lot to it. I mean, in that regard.
Yeah, it took 4 weeks to write. It was sent to the studios on a Thursday. The bids started coming in on a Friday, and by the following Monday, Fox had secured the rights and started pre-production on it.
Wow! So in two weeks,
less than 5 weeks.
Less than 5 weeks. Well, I mean, as far as them starting it after they got the rights, but yeah, wow.
So pre-production was thrown straight into the deep end and took 72 days to complete, which again is okay. Lord of the Rings. Okay, that ended up being 3 movies and 9 hours long, right? But that took 2 years to pre-produce. Well, because when you pre-produce a film, for those who don't know, it's not just writing the script. You've got to write treatments. You've got to write character backgrounds if it's a brand new universe. You've got to storyboard, so that your cameramen know what to look for and everything like that. And
you got to hire all your staff.
Yeah.
Find your extras, figure out where your sets and your locations are going to be.
Hire a cast.
Sometimes you have to rent areas to use for certain sets, so you have to coordinate that, and you have to rent gear or like stuff for a certain. Yeah, there's like, I mean, I'm sure most people get it, but like if you really get down to the nuts and bolts of it, like there's a million things that go into that. Yeah. So that's lightning fast.
Yes, I mean for a 2-hour movie, 72 days. Yeah.
And so many explosions. I mean, there's probably 200 explosions in this mill, man. They are not messing around.
And so you've got to build your miniatures and your models. And this movie holds the record for most models used in a movie.
Really?
And because of CGI and the expansion of, the hybrid model of using CGI and model sets, that people think that this record will never be broken. So
right.
you can see just how I mean 72 days is insane.
Yeah, the way I would argue the way that we do movies now, that you probably won't see another movie that's that heavy in model usage, because we've turned so much into computer graphics, for everything, and animation, Illustrator, and that kind of thing. So maybe there's people still doing it, but it just seems like that's the way it's trending right now.
People are just crying out for a good puppet,
Yeah.